Now I would like to introduce the president of the class of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Sana Khan.
I love you too. All right. Got a full house here today. You guys know you could have just streamed this from home, right? It's a good thing our faculty is here. They never would have believed this turnout had they not seen it for themselves. Of course, you don't have the luxury of putting me in double speed, so I will keep this brief. It's a little inside joke for our class. I was born in 1991. It was a different time back then. You could smoke in restaurants and you didn't have to wear a seatbelt. And most importantly, it was before the American Academy of Pediatrics had told everyone how bad prolonged screen time is for children. So I watched a lot of television growing up, like a crazy amount of television. And although we spent the majority of our time in medical school studying, I must admit that a lot of what I learned about becoming a physician, I learned from watching TV. In what should have been the Scrubs series finale, the narrator, JD, states, "We all want to believe that what we do is very important, that people hang on to our every word, that they care what we think. It is a privilege to be given the opportunity to study what we learn and then use that knowledge to aid other people. I'm not going to lie, it would be nice to hang out with my friends and not have somebody whip out her foot because she thinks she has a fungal infection, or meet someone at a party for the first time and not have him explain to me how his groin pain has been progressively worsening for months, both of which, by the way, are real things that have happened to me in the past year. But I recognize that these impromptu consultations stem from a respect for our profession that is inherent within our communities. There is a certain amount of social power that comes with being a doctor, as people will generally agree that you are a person of integrity and benevolence until proven otherwise. I implore you to, first and foremost, be aware of this influence that you carry, and then use it for good. Leslie Knope, the protagonist of Parks and Recreation, once said, I care a lot. It's kind of my thing. This seems like such a simple and obvious idea, but the reality of the situation is that it can be difficult to care and to do the right thing, especially when no one is around to hold you accountable. I'm not sure that any one of us can say that we are proud of every decision we have made, especially if you've ever attended Osteoblast, but it is imperative that we strive for this standard as we move forward in the medical field. The decisions that we make from here on out will permeate further than ever before as they impact the patients who we intend to serve, comfort, and honor. Anytime you feel overwhelmed by the moral ambiguity of interactions with insurance companies, pharmaceutical representatives, hospital administrators, or even the patients themselves, just remember to ask yourself whether you are proud of the choice that you are making and whether your decision is ultimately being guided by your care for your patients. To paraphrase Daria, I'm not very good at lying, so let me just say that, in my experience, medical school is hard. However, given the unalterable fact that medical school is hard, I'd like to add that if you're lucky enough to have a good friend and a family that cares, it doesn't have to be quite so bad. Otherwise, my advice is, stand firm for what you believe in until and unless logic and experience prove you wrong. Remember, when the emperor looks naked, the emperor is naked. The truth and a lie are not sort of the same thing, and there is no aspect, no facet, no moment of life that can't be improved with pizza. Nobody accomplishes anything alone, and this group of graduates sitting before you is certainly proof of that. Thank you to the administrators, faculty, and staff of the College of Osteopathic Medicine for maintaining the institution that allowed us to receive this education. Thank you to our families and friends for your unwavering support and understanding of the demanding lives that we have chosen for ourselves. Thank you to my peers for inspiring, motivating, and helping each other throughout these past 4 years. Thank you all for listening, and congratulations to the class of 2019.